The pre-review with Blind Biggie. The pre-review with Blind Biggie.
Hey, this is Blind Biggie. Welcome to the pre-review. This is the first episode with me, your host, Blind Biggie. This is where I tell you about what's coming out in the movie theaters and beyond. Week October 3rd through the 9th. Starting with October 5th, airing on Netflix, is Mr. Harrigan's Phone. This is a horror suspense film. This has to do with a teenager becoming friends with an elderly man who continues to make contact with him after his death via cell phone.
This movie looks fantastic. It has Jaden Martell and Donald Sutherland and an iPhone Gen 1. It looks super creepy and intense, honestly. If you're a fan of horror mysteries, I think this is going to be right up your alley. All these weird things keep happening after Mr. Harrigan passes away.
Looks very suspenseful. Next on our list is Monster High, the movie, from Paramount Plus. This movie takes a look at the original classic characters in this all-new setting of live action. It looks very mysterious, and it's a definite fantasy action film. Also on October 6th is Terrifier 2. Now, when I tell you that the original movie was super gory, like to the point of madness, I mean it.
Available on Screambox after a theatrical release, this movie takes place 6 years after the original and tells the story of a sister and her brother. The brother is obsessed with Art the Clown. And Art the Clown makes his presence known. This looks definitely on a level of freaky that I love.
Terrifier 2 has a limited release in movie theaters this October 6th. Next up is October 7th with Amsterdam from David O. Russell, who brought us American Hustle.
This is a murder mystery from the director of Flirting with Disaster, The Fighter, I Heart Huckabees. After knowing each other for a long time, these three characters would do anything for each other. Not only is the story intriguing, but it has a fantastic cast. Look at all these great names. So you know, in the long run, this movie is going to be phenomenal. I am so excited.
This movie brings three people together after a murder for mystery, adventure, and history. This spooky season on Hulu, coming October 7th, is the reimagining of Hellraiser, based on the book The Hellbound Heart by Clive Barker. This movie is an all-new take on the Hellraiser story. It has Jamie Clayton playing Pinhead.
This October, I'm telling you. Oh, there's the cube. And look, here's Cenobites. Oh, the cube again. October 7th is not coming soon enough. This movie, I am so excited for. Pinhead, look at that. Ooh, dreadful, isn't it? And here comes some chains.
And the voice effects are eerie and haunting. Continuing with Luckiest Girl Alive on Netflix, streaming October 7th, this movie has Mila Kunis and Finn Wittrock, and it basically tells the story of Annie Fellini and how old questions from her past are arisen again, and how it takes her life and totally twists it on its end. Next up is Lyle Lyle Crocodile, premiering in theaters October 7th, which looks to be a musical magical adventure. Paramount Plus is releasing the drama sci-fi thriller Significant Other on October 7th. This movie looks insanely intense, and it follows a couple as they backpack through the Pacific Northwest and what kind of weird things happen to them along the way. And finally today, we have Tar. Tar finds Cate Blanchett starring as Lindsay Tarr, who is a world-renowned composer and musician. This movie looks surreal and artistic, and I am ready for it to blow my mind. Limited release in movie theaters for this one. Okay, that wraps up this week's pre-review. Hope to see you out there.